Let's go. I haven't played this shit in a grip. That was the last thing I did. I know I'm almost done with the game though. Okay. Alright, bet. What was that noise up there?
Revelio.
There's so much stuff I still didn't damn discovering this damn building or castle.
What are you up to now?
What are you talking about? Oh. I'm going the wrong way. I go all the way downstairs. I thought we in winter still. Still snowing. Well, hold on. I just know how far they want me to go. I'm about to fast travel. What the hell? Run through this damn building. Sheesh.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
My boy Sebastian.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you.
Oh,
You
really?
didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Student reports. Catacomb was fun. You had more than I'd imagined learning about our ancestors was. Illuminating, however, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore, an area behind the great room which had suffered decay. Amid the turn over, how you say that? Psychrophangy? I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further. If only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
We're about to get into some shit. I feel it.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Loki forgot how to play the game. Well, not how to play, but the combos I was doing awesome. Alright.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, the spiders aren't insects.
Start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. This room is taller than it looks.
Leviosa. Could we go up? Oh yeah, we can. Oh, fine. Okay.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft.
Revelio.
Definitely not opening that one. Alright, we out.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall see them.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Compulso. Accio.
Yeah. Oh, probably gotta burn it first.
Confringo. Accio.
That's the end of it. We got long. I'm gonna go over here first.
Watch your step. I need to slip there.
Wait, is this the right way? Probably. Let me go this way first then.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bone outside a sarcophagus. Seems...
Oh, watch out!
Incendio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds from the territory. Accio! Reparo!
I don't know why I thought it was about to work. Oh, so the rug is in here too, though, right?
There's something here by the altar.
Can I pick it up?
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It It mentions plans to return for the relic, and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting.
No,
we
that
need to
means
focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
well, I'm gonna go over here
If
first.
this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Revelio!
Got my chest full.
Revelio.
Oh.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Revelio.
How do you get over? How you get over there? Though? Oh well.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
The bone pile.
Lumos. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Depulso. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Devil's Snare.
Accio! Lumos.
How the hell am I supposed to get up here, though? Aw, don't tell me I'm stuck. I gotta be faster.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
Ah,
Lumos.
shit. How the hell? Wait a minute.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, wow.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Still more?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it.
Yeah, this one.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Yeah.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse.
What about learning
I
now?
wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Of course. Of course.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
You know what time it is. What should I replace it with? Power Apparel.
Revelio.
Oh shit.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Imperio! Arresto Molestum! Expelliarmus! Bombard!
Oh. Damn, where did nigga just come from?
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Revelio. Devolso. Accio. Incendio. Devolso. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Confringo! Revelio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Wait a minute. Is there a puzzle?
Revelio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio.
That worked. Going.
Oh, shit.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, okay. I see.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this.
Revelio.
Ah, shit.
Stupid one. For a moment there, I thought that could never end. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio.
Okay, what's it kind? Yeah. Ah, shit.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
I said don't remove it though.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure
Yeah, I don't
you,
know
we were
about this,
meant to
bro.
find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Oh, okay.
I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Ah, shit. Look who's here.
Is that ominous?
Look who's here.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
I don't know, bro. I'm kind of conflicted right now. I said leave the relic alone.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good.
Yes,
We're agreed.
yes,
We
yeah,
don't
bro.
allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
I hope I don't lose it.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just... As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke.
Somebody
Over
attacking
there,
us?
by the hamlet.
We're getting attacked.
Trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You're still slant over me.
Oh, shit.
done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse.
Expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
You could have
I
done
acted
something
in the
else.
moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Aloha, Mora.
I need to go sell some stuff.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Oh, wow.
Why, Sebastian?
Maybe I should pick the other curse.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contain...
Revelio.
Placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
I don't even know where I want to put that skill point on right now.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and when I was at second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
I've never seen such an unruly garden.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in Plimpies.
Okay.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been... I'm ready when you are.
Let's go. Oh, shit.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Mongrel.
Revelio. There she is again. She found Charlie. From a distance.
Oh shit, wrong button. Always do that.
I see the bridge. Fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
That's true.
How lucky for us. What's your step?
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that?
I think she's trying to fight. Oh! Oh shit. Almost died, man. They didn't give me no warning.
It's her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally get to that opening below her. Almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Exactly, bro. Oh, damn.
Repairer.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you.
Doesn't matter. Ah, shit. Calm down. We just returned it.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I wonder how long she lived here.
Revelio.
Or where she'll go now.
Man, I believe this shit.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it?
No. I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Is he been tracking us or something? Or following us?
How could I have been so blind?
Revelio. Revelio.
You're back. Nice to see you.
Revelio.
What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Ain't gonna lie, I which one's my shot. After this present. Oh yeah, this one. I wish I can upgrade my wand.
Revelio.
Change the color at least.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Pushing your plan.
I don't know if I can just go up there. Probably not. Let's see. Yeah.
You must try it.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Yeah, about to fast travel. Damn, I forgot I haven't even came over here yet. All this is unknown landscape I haven't been over to yet.
friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok.
Okay.
Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Now you know what that means.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this leaf. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't involved in mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this. See, but it's something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Ranrock is short.
Oh, shit.
Arrest those. Expelliarmus.
More than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. I'm being watched by a door.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Don't wish to be. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
I've never seen a sword like it. Won't let you as a worry about it. I'm worried.
Stupid one.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics.
Revelio.
Return to Lodgok empty-headed. A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. I'll be quiet.
Only following orders. Any accusations in someone else's direction, we don't.
Hello?
Bro, what the hell? Oh my god, it's lagging. I'm lagging. What's going on? How am I lagging on an offline game? Can't focus right now. Oh my god.
close. I've handled much worse. Revelio.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I
Revelio. Caporzo. Revelio.
Ai, mas eu não sei o nome dela.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Luma. Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos.
So how's it hitting me if I'm... Whatever.
of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio. Accio.
Yes, of course.
Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Right.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Aloha, Mora. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. she wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
Probably so.
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Okay, don't die, old man. Oh, he's not even a man. Oh, problem. But his gender is a man, so I guess.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
Damn, I forgot what I'm supposed to do over here. Oh. We're supposed to touch all 5 of them with my dog, right?
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizards will be defeated. No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Wait, I'm not... You didn't go up, right?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You're making this
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was
Revelio.
relatively fun. I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Better or for worse, we're in.
Expelliarmus!
All.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Confringo!
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Damn.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo! Confringo!
I'm about to say that spot looks kind of different.
Arresto Momentum!
Come on, spider.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Oh, shit.
Arresto Momentum! Defender! Bombarda!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
shit.
Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
I don't got the Devil Snare. I mean, the Lumos on that.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
How nice of you to stop. Is that it?
Revelio. Bombarda.
Get away!
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Expelliarmus, the rest of the list.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo!
Now. We can have a rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Ringo! Accio! Lumos! If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and...
Revelio! Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
There gotta be that mirror I was looking at, yep.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Damn.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock.
We
I may know
prepared.
someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to
bro.
someone so ignorant?
Wow, okay.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
Are we mad then?
Unbelievable.
Upgrade some of this stuff.
I have thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'd like to ask you...
Of course.
I would like the room to feel as if it's...
Oh.
Let me check out these gears real quick. Okay. Wait a minute. I guess time to let this go. Yeah, upgrade my broom too. I gotta upgrade one of these. I do this one. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Wait, I'm missing one. The hell? I need to get that down. What you call it? That beast shooter.
Take this. You should be.
I don't need no more of these though.
Still have a bump on my...
That's a bastion. I think it is. Where the hell am I going?
Now what am I supposed to do?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower. Must be upstairs. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! One up, one to go. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, where's this one supposed to go?
Revelio.
The hell? Am I missing something? Oh, yeah, I'm blind.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Aloha Mora.
Guess I didn't.
Oops! Did Peeves make you jump?